Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, I have kind of a fun topic and a little bit different than what I am typically talking about. So I'm going to talk about manifesting money and in particular, how to win the lottery. Yeah, this should be a fun video. Before I jump in, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I would love to have you. And also know that I offer one-on-one sessions. There's a link for the sessions below, and there's links to my self-study manifesting courses below. I have a couple courses down there on manifesting money, and I'm going to be talking more about manifesting money in the days to come. So yeah, I'll just be adding that into this collection. So stay tuned for that. Okay, let's jump into the video. How to win the lottery, or manifesting money and winning the lottery, and essentially what are my thoughts on that and how do you do it? Okay. Well, as you know, my style of manifesting is that you already know because you've probably watched many of my videos, and the way that the main thing I teach when it comes to manifesting is living in the end, of course. But what is living in the end? It's fully embodying the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So thinking the thoughts and feeling the feelings and just holding the experience in your inner world that your desire has already manifested. So I think this is actually why it can be a little tricky for people to manifest a lottery win. And I can say for myself, I've played with manifesting a lottery win as well, and I wasn't actually successful. I'd win a little bit here and there, and that's not to say of course, that's not to say it can't be done. Of course it can be done. And you can look on YouTube. There's lottery winners that have very specifically said that they use the law of attraction to manifest that lottery win. How did they do that? They did that by knowing that they were the winner. This is living in the end. They knew. There's this one woman, I think her name is Cynthia, I can't remember her last name, and I believe she won $112 million. And when she talks about how she did it, she chose that very specific number, 112 million, and she knew without any doubt that she was the winner of that amount of money. So if you want to manifest a lottery win, this is how you have to do it. You have to know that you are already the winner. You have to know that you have already won. So one of the tricky things about this is if you're going to very consciously choose, not every lottery winner uses the law of attraction, obviously. Some are, but the ones that do win, I mean, everyone wins the lottery. I think there's like a weekly draw or something like that. The people who win the lottery, they, without using the law of attraction, they somehow are aligning to a win without even knowing about it. Or they're aligning to, it could even be that they forget. A lot of them talk about that they buy a lottery ticket and they forget that they even bought a lottery ticket. So basically there's no doubt in their field that they could win, and therefore they win. So back to this whole conversation, and actually this is I'm thinking of, there's even more I want to say about this. So I'm just going to keep going with this. But one of the tricky things about winning the lottery with the law of attraction is you legitimately have to, in consciously doing so, you have to take on that you've already won millions and millions of dollars, and you have to be moving about your life as if that is already true. Now, I think where people go wrong with this, obviously, is we are dealing with money every single day, and if your experience with money, if you're having a lacking experience with money throughout your day, or even at moments in your day, you're not living in the end of having millions of dollars. right? And so this is the challenge, and this is why people can struggle with winning the lottery as their route for manifesting money. It's there's some disbelief around being able to win the lottery, and there's also a feeling of not having that amount of money already. So remember, the way that we create our realities is we go to the end result and we know that that's already the truth. And we live our lives as if that is already the truth. So this is a little tricky for someone who wants to win the lottery, because it can be hard to go from having just like maybe a normal amount of money or even struggling with money to feeling like you have millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. It can be hard to make that jump to live in that end result. So this is one way that people struggle with winning the lottery to manifest money. My thoughts on controlling the how, because that's another aspect of this that comes up. Obviously, if we're choosing the route in which money comes to us, is that controlling the how? The how, and as you know, we're not supposed to control the how money comes to us or how the manifestation comes to us. I say that's actually not a big deal. You know, for myself, I actively manifest money, and I actively manifest it successfully through my business. So I know that money is going to come to me through my business, and it actually strengthens my belief in the end result. So therefore, I do think that feeling like really, really strongly that you are a lottery winner, that's fine. I don't see that as being controlling the how. You don't have to, though. It doesn't have to come that way. I think this is where it gets a little tricky is, I keep saying that in this video. If you desperately think that the only way you're going to make money is through the lottery, you're saturated in the experience of fear when it comes to money. You have some desperation around needing money to come to you that way. And that's not the energetic space or the emotional space that we want to be manifesting money from, as you know. Okay, so what to do if you want to pursue manifesting money through the lottery is, number one, I would choose an amount of money that you would like to manifest. I would be specific about that amount of money so that you can just clearly feel it. That's number one. Number two, I would practice living in the end that you already have that amount of money. You see it in your bank account. You feel that you have already created that amount of money. It feels amazing to you that you already have that amount of money. It's the same practice that I teach when I talk about manifesting your SP or manifesting a new relationship. It's the same exact thing. You already have this amount of money. This is already the reality that you're living in. The more you saturate your inner experience with, I have this amount of money. It was so fun to win the lottery. That was so great. This was amazing. Oh my gosh, I love having this amount of money. The more you are convinced in your inner world that this has already happened, that's what's going to manifest out there. Okay, so you have to live in the end result that you already have this amount of money. One more tip I have for people who are trying to manifest money through the lottery. One more tip that I feel is important and helpful. Don't be afraid to start with smaller amounts of money, manifesting smaller amounts of money. Again, one thing that drives people to want to manifest money through the lottery is actually a deep ingrained fear of not having enough money. And if you're living with an experience, even if it's deep in there, but a deep ingrained fear of, I don't think I'm going to have enough money, that's why I want to manifest this huge amount of money, you can't manifest from that state of being, of course. So don't be afraid to start with $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, whatever it is. You don't have to, but sometimes it's easier to embody the experience of the wish fulfilled with these smaller amounts of money first, and then you're going to build your confidence in this practice. Now, this is just one suggestion. Also, the other thing is, don't think that the only way money can come to you is through the lottery, because it's just not true. Money can come to you any way. All you have to do is be living in the end result that you already have that amount of money, okay? That's all you have to do. And if you are convinced that you're making that amount of money, that amount of money has already come to you, and you're really, really, really in your inner world convinced of that, it has to happen. Okay, so this was kind of an all over the place video, but I hope it made sense. I hope you got some things from it. Please leave a comment below. Tell me about your process of manifesting money through the lottery. I want to hear what you have done so far. I'd also love to hear from people who have won from manifesting lottery wins, even if it's small amounts. Tell us what you did in the comments below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.